Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. I pray that we all have had a terrific Tuesday. It is Tuesday, Read Tuesday. It is time for the power of Re. That's right. I'm your girl, Coach D. It's time for the power of Re with me, your girl, Coach D. I'm going to let you all get logged on today, this evening, this Tuesday evening. God bless you on tonight. Hi, Mother Cece. Good evening to you. Letitia, how are you? Hey, Latia. How are you? All right, Stacey Ann. Come on, y'all. It's time for the Power of Read with me, your girl, Coach D. Can you hear me okay? Can everyone hear me okay? What's going on, Miss Walker? Thank you. Hi, Wanda Royal. Hi. All right. Can everyone hear me okay? You messaged me, Priscilla. I know I'm coming. What's up, Keisha Daniels? Hi, Brittany. Hi, Brittany. All right. Cheryl Smith, Todd Sharp, Ree Jones. I hope everyone is doing well. What's up, Shan? That's right, y'all. Come on, let's log on for our Read Tuesday with me, your girl, Coach D. If you have not done so, please go to the website, www.deloriamichelle.com. If you have not submitted your story of how you're recovering, go ahead and submit your story. If you know someone that needs to submit a story, encourage them to go to the site and submit their story. And let's hear about how we all are recovering, because we all have a story to tell, right? We all have our own stories of how we're recovering and how we've gotten through some things and how the power of Re has worked for us. Yes. So on tonight, what's going on, Lakika Hicks? Hey, Mother Roberta. Everybody, let's give Mother Roberta some hearts. It's good to see you on tonight, Mother Roberta. It's so good to see you. It is so good to see you on tonight. So, it's been a week of, rejoicing and celebrating for me. And I thank God for everything that He has done. I thank God for everything, the outpouring of love and everything that was shown to me. Hi, Apostle Crockett. It's good to see you. I thank God for all of that. And, I thought about it. When you get time to yourself, you do reflect on things that happen and how things are taking place in your life. And, God will put us in a position to where we can't even, recall, how I got here, Lord, why me? And we'll ask ourselves and we'll ask God, well, why me? How am I in a position, God, for you to just bless and, have love shown? But I thank God for it all. And while I was reflecting on my weekend and while I was, just going back and just reading cards and just listening to messages, I was like, Lord, typically we celebrate when there's a milestone. We celebrate birthdays. Our 21st birthday, you celebrate Sweet 16. You celebrate your 50th birthday. And God says, well, it is a milestone. And I said, well, what is the milestone? He said, recovery. He said, recovery is always a reason to celebrate. You're in your season of recovery. And I thought about that. And many of us don't know how to celebrate our season of recovery because we're too busy reflecting on the rejection, or we're too busy reflecting on, the things that happen for us to even get to this point. And when God places us in a position, in a place of recovery, when it's finally our time, we don't know how to receive the blessings of the Lord and what He's doing in our lives because we're stuck. Hey, Rachel Grice, girl, it was good to see you. But God says, go ahead and celebrate because you're in your season of recovery. You're in your season of recompense. In other words, God is getting ready to repay you for some things. God is getting ready to compensate you for some things. We look at the word recompense and we see that in there, the word comp is in there. That means something that is given to us for free. So we're going to receive some things from the Lord, and we're going to recover some things that we lost. And when I tell you, it's not about material things, but there was a point in time where I didn't have my joy. There was a point in time where there was no peace. Peace wasn't present. There was a point in time where I would not be able to even talk to anyone about anything that the Lord was doing, because I wasn't in that state. My mind was in a bad place because of the things that I had endured and had to go through. But God says, celebrate your recovery. And on tonight, I tell you all to celebrate your recovery. When you look back at where God has brought you from, you have a reason to celebrate your recovery. When you think about all the things that went wrong, that did not take you out, but that made you bend just a little bit, you can celebrate your recovery. When you think about the traps and the plots and the schemes of the enemy that did not work, but God turned things to work in your favor, you can celebrate your recovery. The psalmist in Psalm 72, I believe it was, he said, I almost slipped. Let me go to it. Psalm 72. Psalm 72, he says, I almost slipped. I almost slipped. Unless I failed to see. Here it is, Psalm 72. It says, truly God is good to Israel, to such as are pure in heart. But as for me, my feet had almost stumbled. My steps had nearly slipped. For I was envious of the boastful when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. In other words, what he was saying here is, I almost lost hope. I almost gave up. But then I was reminded. Then there was a revelation. Then there was an epiphany when I thought about what God had done. And so I have to walk through my season of recovery. It's no longer about what has been, but it's about what's going on now. It's no longer about where I was, but it's about where I am. It's about where I'm going. Greatness lies within all of us. So I admonish you on tonight to celebrate your season of recovery and know that God is still with you. By mere virtue of the fact that you're on this live feed on tonight, you're in your season of recovery too. By mere virtue of the fact that you're still in your right mind and that trial, that test did not take you out, guess what? Celebrate your recovery. So with all of you who are logged on tonight under the sound of my voice, I celebrate your recovery, not just my recovery, but I celebrate your recovery. I celebrate your breakthrough. I celebrate your miracle. I celebrate you and what God is doing in your life. So celebrate your season of recovery and sit back and watch God repay, and you get recompense for everything that you went through. God bless you on tonight. That's our re-moment. That's our re-moment with me, your girl, Coach D. Celebrate your recovery. And remember, recovery is a milestone. It is a reason for us to celebrate. God bless you on tonight. Don't forget to log onto the site, www.deloriamichelle.com. I'll see you back here on next Tuesday for the Power of Re with me. I'm your girl, Coach D. God bless you all.